And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Alongside Chris Webber and Craig Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Gordon Hayward is a versatile offensive player, but he said, for me, being aggressive is playing downhill. Usually, if I can get things going to the rim first, it opens up every other part of my game. And he's still able to collapse defenses, finish, and create for teammates. Guys?
David, he is the total package. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. DJ out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at small forward. And for the Hornets, out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Plumlee out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Ball in at the 5. And at the midway point, Chris, what stands out about this phase of the regular season to you?
Well, usually the standings have solidified, Kevin. The favorites, the cellar dwellers. We had some great stories. And this is where the front offices has to take a hard look at their roster and maybe look to make some moves as well.
Pass to Rozier. Hayward with the ball. Back to Rozier. From deep. It's hauled in by Harris. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. PJ with it. Now defended by Hayward. Embiid, no good. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. A shot by Hayward, wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Quick decision maker. Hayward wasting no time. Launches it right out of the catch.
To the inside. And they double up Embiid. Passes it to Thibault. Now here's DJ. He's covered by Ball. Here's Embiid, and the layup's good off the glass.
I love the activity from Embiid. He's just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive. I mean, he's getting rewarded for it right there.
Rozier, the pass to Ball. Here's Plumlee. Headshot off. Good D by Embiid. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on the game on the defensive end.
Bible on the wing. He kicks to DJ. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid dishes to DJ. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Over in the corner, Washington. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Well, at the arc, Washington can be so dangerous. Focuses his shot and just drills.
Now here's DJ. Tight defense on him. And DJ throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see. Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
Here's Milton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, and sometimes it just comes down to a couple of critical plays which you need to execute in close, ugly games.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Milton kicks to Harris. Down low, Embiid. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Gordon Hayward. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Rozier. And Smith's subbed in for Ball. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Ben Simmons comes in for Harris. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. Here's DJ. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. And DJ throws it down.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And the pass to McDaniels. To the middle. Here's Bridges. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Come on, man. They just giving these shots.
Simmons passes to DJ. Drummond trying to get himself free. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving inside. Maxey, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Oubre with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. For 3. He can't hit that time. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Hornets on top.
I don't know, Mills. That zone ain't
We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
ain't doing nothing right now.
And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorers. Case in point, Gordon Hayward among that group, and he does it so well.
I really like the step back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders.
Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm up here doing something, so I'm letting my man sit for right now. Just hold on.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast
Real quick.
so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Korkmaz. Ben Simmons is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Maxey in at the 1. Entirely new group in now for Charlotte. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for McDaniels. Gordon Hayward comes in for Kelly Oubre. Terry Rozier's checked in for Bouknight. And Ball subbed in for Ish Smith. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Hornets was tremendous. He finished with 20 points, and he did a good job to dish out a few assists to his teammates as well. What stood out was his hustle. The work ethic was what really allowed him to make an impact. Kevin?
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against it.
Yeah, well, he made it look easy last time out. I mean, he's in sync from the get-go. We'll see, though, if he can replicate that rhythm tonight.
Now, here's ball. After the miss from DJ.
And after that hot start from outside, they've cooled off a bit here in the second quarter. And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
And Hayward gets
they making everything. They ain't miss shit. Like, what? Come on.
Got the lead up to 10 now for the Hornets. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Still, plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Thibault, the pass to DJ. Another miss by Philadelphia. Charlotte leading by 10. To the paint, here's Ball. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the
It's over. I already see it. It's over.
He's got 10.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. DJ passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Getting off the ground fast. Embiid is an absolute animal when it comes to hammering the home.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 10. Hits it from three-point range.
This is bullshit.
He's got 13.
This is bullshit. Man, give me the fucking ball, man.
Last game has carried over here tonight.
That's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
They ain't missing not one shot. Like, damn. They're making every fucking thing.
Brought to you by Gatorade all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Hornets, the guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Hayward out there with Washington, and it's Plumlee in at the 5. Good. And the Hornets lead by 18.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Into the lane, and he converts the layup. 8 points for DJ.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
The 76ers trail by 18. DJ passes to Thibault. In the corner, it's DJ. Embiid. And Embiid is right there.
No clue why you wouldn't box out Embiid. He's too lethal on the offensive end.
Now Ball. 13 points in the game. From 10 feet out.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it...
I'm done. I'm fucking done.